Quite a nice day in London today. We have a fresh, clean car and we're heading to Greenwich. I'm going to attempt to direct us there without the sat-nav. Should be pretty easy. If I get lost, I've always got it in the bag. It's one of those crispy, cool mornings where it's sunny but it's still quite chilly. But the weather channel says it's going to be 13 degrees. That sounds pleasant enough to me. This road used to be my paper round when I was 14 years old. I just remembered. I used to have to ride my bicycle up that hill there and it was quite steep. So it's good exercise for me. There's a couple of things we want to do today in Greenwich. We want to go to the market. There's a craft market on and a nice park with a viewpoint over London and an observatory where the Greenwich Meridian line is. That's exactly where it goes through. We heard rumours of a really good pie shop. Now we're not sure if we're going to go there or not because we might not fancy it, but we'll go by and see what this pie shop's all about. Here comes the city. There's Canary Wharf, Sash, where you used to work. There is very imposing in the distance. We're about to head through the famous Blackhawk Tunnel, but we're trying to avoid the congestion charge zone. London has a zone where if you drive into it, you get charged money because they want to keep congestion in the city down. So there's these little like red C's written on the road. You have to make sure you don't go in there, otherwise you have to pay quite a lot, especially if you forget to pay the fine. It's a lot of money. But unless they've extended the area, I'm pretty sure that Greenwich is not in the congestion charge zone. So we're going to be alright, Sash. Ready to go through the Blackhawk Tunnel, Sash? Sash has never been through here before. So this is a momentous occasion.
Not driving.
So we are now driving underneath the River Thames. Once we pop out the other side of this tunnel, we shouldn't be too far from Greenwich, so I have to get my map head on and see if I can remember where to park. The sky is looking rather dramatic. Right, now, where next? Right, this sign says Greenwich, so hopefully we're on the right track. I think we're in the right track. Seeing some familiar sights now. A lot of history here in Greenwich. The National Maritime Museum. On the other side of that is the park that I was talking about. I can't remember exactly which film it was, but this area was featured in the Avengers film, where Thor was having a big fight at the end and things were getting blown up. That was filmed here in these grounds. Looking good. I think I remember where the car park was. This is a tiny little car park, so hopefully we'll be able to find a space and we can go exploring. Plenty of spaces, Sash. Nice and easy. Okay, to park here costs £2.50 per hour, so it's not cheap. But then we are very close to the centre of London, so can't expect much cheaper than that. We've decided to take advantage of the nice weather at the moment and go to the park first, and then afterwards we'll go into town and see what the market's saying. We've just spotted this little independent cafe. It's promising, Sash.
Yeah.
To come back. That's the Royal Observatory up there. That's where we're heading. It kind of reminds me of the Royal Palace in Oslo, now that I think about it. Although this is slightly more open.
And bigger.
And a bit bigger, yeah.
It feels nice being back here. This is one of our favourite London parks, I think. It has been a very long time since we have actually been here because Eden's never been here, which means Eden didn't exist in our lives the last time we came here. It must be about 6 years.
Yeah, about 6 years I think.
Since we've been here, so not much has changed. It all looks the same, but yeah, it feels nice. We're just walking up to the observatory. There's a rather menacing looking city over there.
We are at the Royal Observatory. According to that sign, that was one of the world's first electric clocks. Didn't know that. It's a great place to come if you want to get a nice panoramic photo of London. You really get to see quite a lot of it from up here. We're surrounded by all these crazy sundials and noon dials. Never seen one of these before. Believe it or not, this is a telescope. If you actually want to go into the observatory itself, it costs £9.50 per adult. But you can walk around it and see the outside of it for free. And also you can go to the park for free. Astronomy Cafe sesh. This way? Let's see what it looks like. We're trying to work out what this structure is. I'm wondering if this section opens up to reveal a big telescope or something. Doesn't seem to be any info on it. Kind of looks like something from the set of a film though. Oh, it's a planetarium. So what we can gather, this is one big fat piece of bronze which is cone shaped and is meant to point towards the North Star. This is the Astronomy Cafe. Quite a cool looking building. So it turns out this is a statue of the first man ever to go to space in 1961. His name was Yuri, and apparently he died when he was only 34 years old.
Yeah, in a plane crash.
In a plane crash, yeah. But what a life. What an accomplished life. Now we're off to see if we can find a deer enclosure. Saw a sign for it. Oh, it's Big Grey Eden. Is it me?
Hello.
Is it Eden? Lots of people having a bit of a moment of reflection here, looking at the London skyline. We are on the hunt for deers, so back on the trail. So I think we found the deer enclosure. Signs were a bit sporadic, but we followed the signs for the flower garden and now we're in a forest, so I would assume they'd be near here somewhere. Oh, they're cute. There's some little baby ones as well, having a drink. Sasha spotted the red deer. Are they? Oh yeah, in the distance.
Trees. We have been in Greenwich Park for quite a while now, wandering around. There are a few little spots of rain coming out, so we are gonna head back to a coffee shop and get a coffee and then go around the market.
We're coming up on the National Maritime Museum, just having a look at some of the buildings, quite cool. But we're more interested in the coffee shop that's nearby.
Yeah, I really need a coffee now.
Sasha's been a bit sleepy for
I
her
was
last.
going to get one in the park and then James was like, no, wait until we get to the coffee shop. So.
I didn't want to have 2 coffees in such quick succession, so we waited and now it will be all the tastier. It was very historic here, didn't it, Sash?
Yeah.
These buildings that have been here for a very long time. Pretty cool.
Founded in 1694.
1694?
Yeah.
Let's try this one out.
I'll see the winner answer. Next? Yes, both of it for you.
For me as well.
They're big portions. Ciao. That way.
Success, Sasha, success. We finally have latte art. Beautiful. Oh, that looks lovely. So we just left Al Panchinos. That was really, really nice stuff. Amazing food and amazing coffee. We got a flat white cappuccino and spinach and omelette pan fried thing, and a spinach and feta pie, and everything came to £14.40, which I think is quite reasonable, to be honest. Now we're heading to the Greenwich Craft Market. We have just entered the Greenwich Market, which doesn't look very open, but this is a pretty cool little entrance. Nice little shops. Got a tea and cake shop. It is open. Well, they've done it up a little bit Christmassy in here. It's quite nice. There's an old-fashioned sweet shop, a British gift shop, traditional pie and mash with eels. Yuck. It's nice, like lots of independent shops still surviving in here, aren't they, Sash? It's good. Alright, let's have a wander around the craft market and see what they're selling.
Here's a little fun fact for you about Jay and I. We actually had a stall at Greenwich Market about 7 years ago now, selling our landscape photography. We decided though that market life wasn't for us and we gave our spot away. But yeah, we actually had a stall here at one time.
Oh, this is pretty cool. The last time we were here, they were renovating this big boat and you couldn't get on it. It's called the Cutty Sark and it looks like an old pirate ship. Really cool. I highly recommend coming to the Greenwich area. So many nice little things to see. And if you fancy it, there's a foot tunnel that goes underneath the Thames, constructed in the 1900s. This is what it looks like on the inside. Cool. Okay, we've been in Greenwich now for over 3 hours and we're running out of time in the car park, so we're rushing back so we don't get charged mega money. Okay, moment of truth. Is there a yellow ticket of death? No, we're good, Sash. No yellow ticket of death.
5 minutes late.
Thank God for that. Whew. Right, we are leaving Greenwich. We've taken a quick detour to see the Thames Barrier. I haven't been here for many years. I went there on a school trip. Let's have a quick look. Cool. That is pretty cool. So if I'm not mistaken, these barriers are designed to stop London flooding, basically. If there was a tidal wave or something, they basically lock up the Thames. But they also let boats through, and it looks really cool. There's also a walking path that runs all the way along the Thames and allows you to kind of walk past it. Some pretty cool engineering has gone into making these. So there you have it. That is the world's largest flood barrier. I showed you. What do you think, Sash?
I've never been here before.
I think I went here.
That's interesting.
Yeah, with school. It's cool, isn't it?
Cafe up here as well.
Ah, nice. Well, the sun is setting and we're going to be driving back to my mum's house now. Hopefully we won't get any traffic on the way back. Hope you enjoyed watching today. We really enjoyed going through Greenwich. It's brought back some memories for us, and hopefully you discovered some new places too. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Slam that orange button if you want to support us financially, and we will see you next time. Bye.